European Championship Portugal vs Slovenia prediction, team news, lineups preview. After seeing a long success streak ended in the group stage, Portugal will aim to prove their credentials as Euro 2024 champions when they meet Slovenia on Monday evening. Meanwhile, the Slovenians arrive in Frankfurt for their first knockout match at a major tournament, and they will fight for the right to face France or Belgium in the quarter-finals. Match preview. Despite winning Group F with a game to spare, Portugal's humbling defeat to long-shot outsiders Georgia on Wednesday night saw them fall victim to an historic giant killing, slightly souring an otherwise impressive performance so far. Two errors from Benfica centre-back Antonio Silva helped the Georgians score in either half, with Kvicha Kvaratskhelia stunning opener arriving inside the first 2 minutes, and a late fightback failed to transpire in Gelsenkirchen. As back-to-back wins over the Czech Republic and Turkey had already sealed the Seleção's berth in the last 16, head coach Roberto Martinez gladly took the chance to rest a number of players, such as Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, and veteran centre-back Pepe. Nonetheless, a talented squad will surely be stung by just their third loss since exiting the 2022 World Cup to Morocco. Defeat also ended a run of 12 straight competitive victories. Remarkably, Portugal have not lost back-to-back competitive games since Euro 2008, and as only Germany averaged more possession, faced fewer shots and had more goal attempts during the group stage. They will expect to quickly recover. Martinez and co. are still favourites to progress further into what has been dubbed the tougher half of the draw, since lifting the Henri Delaney Trophy in 2016. Though, Portugal have lost 3 of 4 knockout games at the Euros or World Cup. Monday's match will bring Slovenia face-to-face with the Seleção for only the second time, with the first coming as recently as March of this year, a 2-0 friendly victory in Ljubljana. By contrast with their illustrious opponents, who have played 25 times following the group phase, the Slovenians are now making their debut at the elimination phase of a major tournament. So even getting this far will be reason to celebrate. Holding out for a drab goalless draw against England in their final Group C game edged Matjajkek's side through to the last 16, also extending their unbeaten streak to 9 matches. Having previously drawn with Denmark and then Serbia, who they came within a whisker of beating, a tally of 3 points placed them third, which was ultimately enough to break new ground for the Slavic nation. While Slovenia have averaged just 32% possession at Euro 2024 so far, only 2 teams have ever progressed from the group phase with a lower average share. Czech can call upon a solid squad featuring 2 genuine stars, captain Jan Oblak and young striker Benjamin Sesko. Not since a 2-0 loss to Finland 14 games ago had they failed to score before Tuesday's stalemate in Cologne, so the underdogs can certainly pose a threat to one of the favourites for overall victory. Team news. After heavily rotating his squad last time out, Roberto Martinez will recall a number of key men for Monday's game, with Bernardo Silva, João Cancelo, and Vitinha among them. The latter has completed more line-breaking passes 29 than any other Portugal player at Euro 2024, while his pass completion rate stands at 90% thus far. Only João Palhinha, goalkeeper Diogo Costa and captain Cristiano Ronaldo were retained against Georgia, and all 3 should start again in Frankfurt. However, Ronaldo has not found the net in any of his last 7 tournament appearances, his longest such drought across the Euros and World Cup, and has had 19 shots across both competitions since last scoring. Versus Ghana at Qatar 2022, Goncalo Ramos waits patiently in the wings. After picking up 2 yellow cards, both for diving, Rafael Leo will be available again and could start on the Seleção's left wing. Diogo Jota and Francisco Conceição have both worked their way into contention, though 5 Portuguese players would miss out on the quarter-finals if booked again: Ronaldo, Francisco Conceição, João Palhinha, Pedro Neto, and Ruben Neves. Meanwhile, Slovenia would be without Jaka Bijal, Zon Sealer, Petr Stojanovic or Zon Vipotnik for the next round should any of the quartet receive another yellow card. They will rely on former Primera Liga star Andrés Sporer and bright hope Benjamin Sesko to lead their forward line once again. The pair have started all 3 games so far, but are yet to score from a combined 12 shots between them. Goalkeeper Jan Oblak joined Benfica in 2010, helping them win the Portuguese treble and reach the Europa League final in his only senior season before leaving for Atletico Madrid, and may expect a busy night against some familiar faces. Experienced coach Matjaž Kek generally favors a no-nonsense 4-4-2 formation, with Timmy Max Elsnik and Adam Nezda Sarin manning the midfield engine room. With a full squad available now that Sturm Graz midfielder Tommy Horvat has returned to Germany after the birth of his daughter. Kek's sole change could see Jur Bakovic replace the suspended Eric Janza at left back. Portugal possible starting lineup: Costa, Cancelo, Pepe, Dias, Mendes, Vitinha, Palhinha. Fernandes, B. Silva, Ronaldo, Leo. Slovenia possible starting lineup: Oblak, Karniknik, Drkuzic, Bijal, Bakovic, Stojanovic, Elsnik, Nezda Sarin, Mlaker, Sporer, Sesko. We say, Portugal 2-0 Slovenia. Providing Roberto Martinez opts against more tactical experimentation, Portugal should have too much firepower for a hard-working Slovenia side to handle. The underdogs tend to sacrifice possession to their opponents, having less than 40% of the ball in every game so far, which will invite pressure from the Seleção's talented forwards. Even if it takes some time to make a breakthrough, the Portuguese squad runs deep, and that could ultimately prove decisive. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.